Good afternoon, students. Uh, your Abhijit sir is back with another class in English. So today we are going to discuss about few of the chapters. One of the chapters, and that is the thief story. It is a thief story. You can see that this chapter is there. Here is the chapter. You can see the chapter, the thief story. Class. It is for class 10, and it is for CBSE course and curriculums. What you need to learn about that particular story, how you need to prepare yourself for the story. That is the most important thing whenever you are preparing for the board exam, which will be coming on 2021. So we need to prepare for that, how you are going to prepare for that. That's the most important thing, and which of the portion you need to prepare, because so many things are there. Now we are talking about Ruskin Bond, the writer of the Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond is one of the famous storyteller. I could not say that he's a story writer. I will say that he was a storyteller. Why? Few points are there. Because whenever you are reading the story of Ruskin Bond, you can see that so many things are there. And the most important thing is the vivid description, simple and vivid description. Number one. Second portion is the character. The characteristics, you can see the character here also, you can see the character in the thief story, the character of Anil, character of the thief. What are the important things about the character? What are those things about the character? It is a simple character. The character making is one of the most important parts in the Ruskin Bond story. It is a simple characters. You can find this kind of character in your local neighborhoods, in local areas, or in your life also. So here, if we have gone through that the thief story, just few points I want to share with you. Otherwise, your study should not be completed. Few of the points are there. You can see that a few of the points are there. I'll share the few of the points. The first point will be that oh, and though only 15, I was an experienced and fairly successful hand. The age of the thief. Second is that Anil was watching a wrestling match. I approached him. He was 25. So there is a gap between the age. What is the gap between the age? That one is 25. Anil is 25, and the thief is at the age of 15. But still, he can bamboozle Anil because there is a 10 years gap. Experience-wise, if we are coming to the experience-wise, we can see that 10 years gap is not a matter of joke. Experience-wise, he's gained the experience. Anil is gaining the experience. Despite that, despite everything, but we can see that here we can see that Anil has not gained so much experience that the thief has gained. So here we can see another point. Few of the points, and another point is that you look a bit wrestler yourself. A little flattery helps in making friends. A little flattery. That the thief has seen we can see the thief has seen Anil. What he has done? The first thing he has done, that he wants to go for the flattery, and he wants to appease Anil. How he wants to appease Anil? You look a bit at a wrestler yourself. I think you are a wrestler. So that kind of appeasement words, and he thought that this kind of appeasement word would appease Anil. So, what is your name? When he's asking the name, Anil is asking about the name. Hari Singh. I lied. The first person is the thief. Here, the first person is the thief, and he said, "Yes, Hari is my name, but I lied. I lied. Whatever you know that I lied here." And not only that, I took a new name every month. He's taking the new name every month. These important factors are there in a particular thief story. These are the important factors. Whenever you are discussing about that, whenever you are explaining particular story, these are the important things you need to discuss about that. So, hello again. Another thing. Just he started with few appeasement words, and after that he told that yes, hello again. He said, I gave him my most appealing smile. He's an appealing mind. I mean, the thief feels that he's having that appealing smile that will attract anyone, that will attract others. I want to work for you, I said, but I cannot pay you. If you want to work, but I cannot pay you. I thought that over for a minute. Why he was thinking for over a minute? Because he feels that he will pay, and after that, he Anil can be robbed. So he's thinking about that. Perhaps I had misjudged my man. So he is thinking about that whether he has misjudged the man. Because from the judging of the face, the judging of the facial expression, judging of the gesture, he's making the list. He's making the list. The thief is making the list. I asked, can you feed me? Can you cook? I can cook. If you cook, then maybe I can feed you. Okay, there is a simple thing. So from that perspective, suppose if someone is asking me that can you give me a job, or someone is asking me I want to work with you. First, what will be the first portion? That I will be skeptical. What this person? I don't know. Only the name I know. And after that, I'll just negotiating with my in my mind that what will be done with the person. Who is the person? I don't know the person. Who is that? So, but Anil has not thought. So from that perspective, we can characterize the Anil. Anil is a very simple character. Not only very simple character, he can trust anyone because he's not skeptical about that. He is, he's not showing any, he's not showing anything. But here we can see what is going on. That he took me to his room over Jumna's sweet shop and told me I could sleep in the balcony. What has happened after the cooking? Because he has told, yes, I can cook. I can cook. So what he has done, what the thief has done, but the meal I cooked that night must have been a terrible because only gave it to a stray dog and told me to be off. I just hung around, smiling in my most appealing way, and he could not help laughing. So, from that perspective, we can see that he could not do. I mean, he could not cook. In spite of, he's telling that yes, I can cook, but in spite of that, we want to make sure that he cannot cook. It is not possible for him to for cooking. So here we can see that what has happened. The first line has been revealed. The first secret thing has been revealed. Because before that, the thief has told, yes, I can cook. But what is the consequence? What is the result of the cooking? Because he has thrown that he has thrown the meal to the stray dogs. So this is the first line. Despite that, Anil could not change himself. Because Anil has not thought about that also. It was quite pleasant working for Anil. Now he's feeling that yes, it is quite pleasant for working with Anil. Anil, I made tea in the morning, then would take my time buying the day's supplies, usually making a profit of about a rupee a day. So he's making the profit about a rupee a day. So the motivation is clear. From the perspective of Hari Singh or the thief, the motivation is clear. He has come into the life of Anil to rob that person. To rob that person. So I think he knew I made a little money this way, but he did not seem to mind. So Anil thought that Anil must know that yes, Anil must know that yes, he's making the money. Despite that, he's not feeling uncomfortable. So this has happened. So what would happen now after that comes? That one evening he came to a house with a small bundle of notes, saying he had just sold a book to a publisher. At night I saw him tuck the money under the mattress. So what has happened? One day Anil has got the money from the publishers for the publishing of the books. He has sold the books and publishing of the books. He has been given a few rupees and he has taken the money and into the tuck into the money into the mattress. So that's showing he's not putting the money into the almirah. Despite that, he's putting the money into the only the mattress. So what does it mean? That he's a careless man. Yes, and it is said by Hari Singh or the thief also that he's a careless man. He is a careless fool, and Hari Singh could not. He could not make out how a person has written a book and so much money he can got because he has not been taught. Anil has taught him. Anil has given the opportunity. Anil has taught him how, and what is the work Anil has done. Anil has taught him. Anil has made the thief an educated or literate person. So, what is the time? It is time. I did some real work. Now he is going into the real work. Who is going into the real work? The thief is going into the real work. What is the real work? To robbing some person. I told myself, I am out of practice by I don't take the money. He will only waste to his friends. After all, he does not even pay me. So we can see the dual personality is there. For the first time, we can see the dual personality in the mind of the thief also. What is the dual personality? What is the perspective? That one thing he's telling that yes, I could not rob the person, but another thing, another way he's thinking about that. Well, I can rob the person. What will be there? If I can rob the person because he's a careless man. If I will rob the person, he will not understand, or he will not. He doesn't know that he has been robbed. So out of practice, but he's not. But I want to rob the person. Anil was asleep. A beam of night stepped over the balcony and fell on the bed. I sat up on the floor, considering the situation. If I took the money, I could catch the 10:30 express to Lucknow. Now he's plotting. What is plotting? That he's plotting that yes, I need to take the money. I need to take the money from Anil, and I need to take the money, and after that I will catch the train, and I will leave the place forever, forever. So I crept to the bed. Anil was sleeping peacefully. His face was clear, unlined. Even I had more marks on my face. But mine was mostly scarce. I can see Anil. Yes, Anil was sleeping. There is a scars on my face, on the face of the thief. What was the scars on the face of the thief? That it was made by others. My hands slide under the rattries and searching for the notes. When I found them, I draw them without a sound. I cast the money and go out. So that is the way. That is the way. That is the way that perhaps Hari Singh or the thief has done, and previously has done. So now he has done. But what I have told you, that dual personality is there. One personality, one is good personality. He told us, yes, Anil, you want the trust of the Anil. Why you are breaking the trust of the Anil? And another personality says, okay, I can break the trust of the Anil. So what? If I can break the trust of the Anil, what will happen? Next, what I have done, when I reached the station, I did not stop at the ticket office, but dashed straight to the platform. The most important thing is here, the Lucknow Express was just moving out. The train has still to pick up speed. I should have been able to jump one of the carriages, but I hesitated. For some reason, I cannot explain. Why I cannot explain? Because dual personality is there. His good concept is there. Because he knows that. What he knows? Yes, because he trusts on him. And only trust him. Somewhere, he's having the weakness over the Anil. When the train had gone, I found myself standing alone on the deserted platform. I had no idea where to spend the night. I had no friends, believing that trains were more trouble than health. And I did not want to make anyone curious by staying. So I found myself in the Maidan. Sat down on the beach. The night was chilly. It was early November. So it was early November. He was talking to himself. What I'll do? What I have done? Why I have done? So many curious questions are coming into the mind of the thief. I went back to the bazaar, sat down in the shelter of the clock tower. The clock showed midnight. I felt for the notes. They are damp from the rain on his money. In the morning, he would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema. But now I had it all. I could cook his meals, ran to the bazaar, learned to write whole sentence anymore. Now he's comparing. Now he's comparing before whenever he has got the money, he thought that yes, I have become 600 rupees he has got. 600 rupees is not a joke at that point of time. And he thought, yes, I am a rich person. What is the difference between a rich person and me? I have become a rich person. I have forgotten about the excitement of the whole sentence. Because from tomorrow, Anil will be teaching the thief that how to write the whole sentence. Now it's a confrontation between the mind of the thief. Whom to expect, what to get. I hurried back to the room feeling very nervous. For it is much easier to steal something than to return. Then he thought that yes, I want to return the money. But it is not easy to return the money because stealing the money is easy for me because I have done such kind of things in my life. I have done such kind of things so many times in my life. But returning the money which I have taken secretly, it is not easy. If I detected, then Anil will thought that yes, I have taken the money. He will not think that yes, I have taken the money, but I have changed my mind and after that I return the money to him. I wake up, then my hand found the edge of the mattress, slipped under the mattress. So he returned the money. So he changed himself. We have seen the so many, so many places are there, so many short stories are there. O. Henry's short story. I can just refer O. Henry's short story. One of the O. Henry's short stories there. That yes, the person has become. According to Swami Vivekananda, a sinner is in future. A saint has the past. A saint has the past and a sinner has the future. That means that a sinner can be a very good man in future. And who is the very good man in the past? He might be a thief. He might be a very bad person, bad personality. So here I hurried. So I wake up in the next morning to find out that Anil had already met the thief. He stretched out his hand towards me. There was a 50 rupees note between his fingers. Anil is giving the 50 rupees note. I made some money yesterday. Now you'll be paid regularly. Now I will pay you. My spirit rose when I took the note. Why my spirit rose? Because for the first time I gained the money. And whatever I have done for my labor, I have been paid. Today we'll start writing sentence. He knew, but neither his lips, his eyes showed anything. I smiled at Anil in my most appealing way, and the smile came to itself without any effort. So the thief thought that yes, Anil might know that. Maybe Anil knows that, but Anil has not told anything. Anil has not told anything. So in spite of that, now it is the beginning of the new journey. It is the beginning of the new journey. He has started the journey. He has started the new journey. And he has started the new journey with Anil. And he has started the new journey not as a thief. He wants to make a sentence. He has started the new journey with a new life, new lease of life. Who has given the new lease of life? Anil has given the new lease of life. So I explained a synopsis. Please go through that chapter. If there will be any question, you ask me the question. You can give me the comment section. You can ask me the question. Next time I will discuss another thing. So please, I request every student, every one of you, to get your live updates, because now it will be live session. It will be live session from now onwards. And I'll be teaching only the board sector, class 9, 10, 11, 12, and the CBSE sectors. So if you want to get the live session, so please subscribe my channel. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Good day for you.